Hello, it is Samuel Baria, and in this video, I am going to talk about what? I am going to talk about before you turn 18, don't make these three mistakes. It means I am going to talk about three mistakes that you can avoid in your teenage years, right? And one of the mistake you probably or you might be making now, you can avoid making this mistake and you can save your teenage life, right? So this video will really help you because I am going to talk about the three mistakes that you can avoid. Let us start talking about this. Let us start. So the first thing is don't ignore your communication skill. And let me tell you that however how much knowledge you have, how much intelligent you are, how much crazy ideas that you are having in your mind, but if you are not able to express your thought, if you are not able to express your vichar with next guy, or if you are not able to convey your idea in with a next guy, then whatever knowledge, whatever, however how much intelligent you are, it is completely useless because you don't know how to convey your idea with next guy, right? That is why it is very crucial for you of having a communication skill, because if you are having a good communication skill, you will get lots of opportunity, people will trust you more, and you will improve your relationship, and overall it is very important thing for you. That is why you should not ignore your communication skill, right? And second point is use your time advantage. And let me tell you, you are now in your teenage years, so here you are having no responsibility, that you are having no burden from your family that you should earn this much money for survival. You are not having that much responsibility, right? So whatever thing that you want to start, you can just start doing now, right? It means if you want to start a YouTube channel, you can start. If you want to start a business, you can start. If you want to start working on your communication skill, you can start. If you want to improve your English, you can start. Whatever thing that you want to start, you can start doing that thing, my bro. That is what my main point is. And here you are in your teenage. Nobody's expecting you to be amazing guy. So you can make a lots of mistake, whatever thing that you do. And you can fail at thousands of things because nobody is expecting you to be amazing guy and exceptional guy, right? That is why it is very crucial for you to think that you are having so much time now, you are having time advantage. That is why use your time wisely. Time is your asset. Time is your what? Time is your currency. Time is money, right? Anyways, and here don't be a guy who is just wasting his life and distracting himself on using a on useless thing like social media and games and on XYZ addiction. Don't be that type of guy. And don't be a guy who is just chasing a girls and seeking always validation that I am a cool guy. I am the coolest guy in school. Don't be that type of guy who is just always seeking for validation, right? Because it will consume so much of your time and energy and it is useless. That is why don't spend your most of the time on seeking the validation that I am a guy who is rich. I am a guy who is so much cool. Don't be that type of guy. That is what I have to say. Now let us move to the third point. The third point is don't try to be somebody. Let us understand this with an example. For example, you are having a YouTube channel and you make a video in front of the camera, and you are a guy who really speak like XYZ guy, who really copy himself like XYZ YouTuber, who really write a script exactly like XYZ YouTuber. It means you are a guy who literally copy the XYZ person, right? And as a result, what basically happen? You do not get views on a YouTube channel because you try to be somebody who you are not, and as a result you do not get a views. That is why don't be a guy who is just copy other people. You can take inspiration from that guy, but you cannot copy that guy, right? And here it not only applies for a YouTube, it applies for the all, it applies for the all the thing, because always we try to be somebody who we are not, right? That is why build your own identity, build your own personality, so that people can know you, that oh, you are that guy who do xyz stuff, who is so much great at this xyz thing. Be that type of guy. Don't be a guy who is just trying to be somebody, right? That is what my main point is. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.